Tonight, we are learning more about the legal consequences of threatening the safety of students in classrooms and on school grounds after school hours, and why reporting anything you hear is essential in protecting students. This all comes after a tip led Knox County Sheriff's deputies to arrest a young man who brought a loaded gun to a Knoxville football game. Last Friday, Knox County deputies arrested 18-year-old Aiden Eldridge during a Christian Academy of Knoxville football game. Today, the school confirmed Eldridge is a former CAK student. Investigators say they got word that Eldridge had the gun in his car and wanted to use it when he confronted a former teacher. 10 News reporter Jacinta Render tells us why tips to law enforcement save lives.
Law enforcement is incredibly responsive. They take those tips very seriously.
The tip that Knox County deputies got on Friday night prevented what could have been a scary situation. Law enforcement arrested 18-year-old Aiden Eldridge, who was a former student at Christian Academy of Knoxville. Investigators say he had a loaded gun in his car during a CAK football game. Chloe Akers, a criminal defense attorney in Knoxville, is not working on this case, but says tips like the one that led to Eldridge's arrest are incredibly important.
Until we figure out a way in this country to manage guns and violence, I think it's incumbent upon all of us, if we suspect that a situation could be brewing, to alert someone in a position to stop it.
Investigators say Eldridge faces charges of having a weapon on school property, a Class E felony, and driving without a license.
The E felony, however, is much more concerning. That charge carries a maximum of 6 years in prison. If convicted.
If a minor were to bring a gun onto school campus during the school day or after, under state law, they could face the same consequences.
Once you reach 17 years of age in this state, you can be transferred to criminal court and tried as an adult, subject to the requirements of our transfer statute.
In Knox County, I'm Jacinta Render.
In a statement to 10 News, Christian Academy of Knoxville says to their knowledge, last Friday, Eldridge never threatened anyone on the campus that evening, nor was there any public incident.